what was so funny to see was your tweet, which was very nice and heartfelt and beautiful, and then Chron responds.
Okay, so there's history behind it. So I
Okay.
tweet it, and me and Kron are talking.
Crashies! Welcome on back, brother. An absolutely stupendous day today where you guys thrashed Team Heretics. How'd it feel, bro?
Just felt really good. Felt like we played to our level today, and everything was just clicking. So yeah, obviously feeling good and happy.
I mean, might I say, I thought there was excellent performances across the board too. Alpha decided to pop off again for some reason. It's just like crazy stuff, right? 2-3-1 clutches too. You also didn't do shabby on your end as well too. And I find there was a genuine shift with how you guys looked before into the Heretics match that you guys had today. Talk to me about this differential, because it was like you guys had the full read on them.
Yeah, so I think the first time we played them, before we were originally gonna play them on the tech pause day that got canceled,
Mhm.
we were just like very prepared and mentally ready, and like it got canceled, whatever. And then the second time, like we were about to play them, I just think like some things were off. Our practice was a little off, and we talked about it a lot after the game, why we lost and how we lost. So going into this game, like leading up to it, our practice was just very efficient. We knew we had the capabilities to, prove that we can beat them and, prove that we can be the best team in EMEA. So yeah, I mean that's what we did today.
And you were now one game away from proving that, right? Because considering you guys have gone through a tumultuous season with all the fixes and like the back and forth, but it seems like as of right now, every single one of you is playing at such phenomenally peak form. It is impressive, but I add, right? And all you gotta do is just do that again on Sunday. That's it. Just gotta run it back,
Just
bro.
gotta do it again, huh?
That's it, bro. That's it. And then you have, like 2 weeks for an international with a brand new meta. It's in the new
Yep.
map pool.
And
Yeah. I know.
don't even get me
Kron,
started on that.
bro. Well, actually, let's start on it. Bro,
All right.
look, Kron said it was a conspiracy. How do you feel about it?
Okay, well, it's not a conspiracy. I just think it doesn't really make sense why our schedule ends much later than the other like regions. Like going into Toronto, we are going to be behind on and not just us, every EMEA team will be behind on Sunset and changing out of Teo. Luckily, we don't play Teo on a lot of maps, so it won't affect us that much. But like, it does suck going into an international to be behind. Like, teams are already practicing Sunset. Like, we'll have to fresh start it as well. So it just sucks a lot, and it sucks for the EMEA region in general because it kind of means that their teams like might not show as good performances as all the other regions. So yeah, I would say that's like a big downside for the region in general.
Yeah, it's kind of wild the fact that we kind of land ourselves here today where, now here's the thing. If you guys make first, you make playoffs. So that means you
Yeah,
got
that's
like,
true.
so you guys have now a week and a half extra, which is technically makes you on par with everybody going into Swiss stage, which is again crazy. But so
That is true.
all you gotta do is just make, just bro, just be first, bro. Just don't lose. What do you mean?
Yeah, just be first. Just be first, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's with a BO5 forehead. Yeah, you're good, bro. Shit. But before you do it again, it's not that deep, bro. All right. On some of the light shit. I remember I was supposed to ask you this last time, but I got boasted instead. Where John wanted to ask you, well, specifically he was raising, bro, it's crazy that Austin is out here paying for dinners. You'd be lucky to get 30 fucking dollars of this guy's pocket, bro.
Okay, first off, no, he knows that's cap because I've paid for him, and he knows on his birthday I was also one to pay. So he knows that's cap. I don't know why he's talking crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, finesse just talking crazy as usual. Nothing new.
Yeah. It's just he also told me to ask you, uh is Vatican City a country?
Okay, bro. I saw this meme somewhere, and I forget what I was supposed to answer, but I think no, I think it is a country. It is, right? It is.
It
It
is a
is. It
country.
is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Vatican City is a country.
That's right.
I know my stuff.
Yeah. Dude, Psalm trying to answer. He just crashed out. He's like, yo, don't ask me nothing about no country. Don't ask me shit. Like
I think I saw that. I think I saw that clip actually.
yeah, he just wasn't down to answer it. And also he told me, and also he asked you, well, why did he ask as well? Are the vibes in the team really that good, bro? Is it really that nice over there? He said very sincerely. So.
The vibes are very nice. Like I think you can always tell, even when we're on stage playing, like no one really seems stressed. We're all having fun, just cracking jokes. The mood is always light. And yeah, I mean the vibes are just really good, and it's just a breath of fresh air for me. So I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree because he said you can tell how happy they are because they're sucking each other off both ways and showing it off.
Bro. Okay, I was not expecting that, but
It's- yeah,
that's out of pocket. That is out of pocket.
yeah. Shout out Fujan for that, bro.
Shout out Pujan. Shout out my guy Pujan.
Exactly, bro. It's just, by the way, what was so funny to see was your tweet, which was very nice and heartfelt and beautiful, and then Chron responds.
Okay, so there's history behind it. So I tweet it, and me and Kron are talking, and he's like, should I like copy paste it? I was like, oh yeah, you should do that Gambit picture where you beat us at like whatever when you beat us as Envy.
Hmm.
He's like, okay, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He's like, should I do it? And I'm standing behind him. I'm like, ah, fuck it, just do it, just do it. And then he posted, and he's just laughing the whole time while he's posting it. Kron is too fucking. He's not the funniest on the team, but he has his moments.
Exactly. To be fair, I've now asked all of you, and to come back to you again on the circle, yeah, everybody agrees it's not Kron. It's just
It is not. See.
yeah, it's not Kron. I mean, so far the opinion has been it's either Alpha or Kayak because of their accents. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give an updated answer. Definitely it's between those two because Kayak, he'll just like his Polish accent comes out and like when he tries to say the same things I say, like American stuff, and it just sounds so funny. Like it's just like not he's just so wholesome, it just sounds so naturally funny. And then Alpha's just like a clown all the time, so he just says crazy shit. And then yeah, we just have a funny team. Like Jake, Boaster will say dumb shit, I'll say crazy shit. So yeah, we just have no one's the funniest. We just have funny people.
I agree, you do. But on a non-funny note, one thing that I had was so I talked to Kojo a bit ago, and he said something interesting where he said when you guys were trialing for the Leo position, right? It was a hard position to sell because the person had to go in to commit essentially for a temporary slot, and they had to be okay with losing it if he ever came back. Was that thought ever in your head as to like, I mean, like this is fine, but like I'm taking a chance that like I just want to play with an interesting team because it is a scary position to be in as a player who wants to have longevity to scene, right?
Yeah, so it actually was one of my main things why like I took so long to commit to Fnatic because I knew going into it they were very honest and open during that process, and I knew that like at any moment he could feel better and whatever he comes back and I'm just chilling. But like I was okay with taking that risk. Like I knew Fnatic as a team and as an org is like it's such a one in a lifetime opportunity that I would be more upset if I didn't take it than if I did and he came back, you know? So like I learned a lot about myself and I've just enjoyed the process all the way up until this point. So yeah, I've just yeah, grown a lot as a human because of it.
And I agree. And we see you here, right? Continue growing as a player, a human, a person, all that, and everything check mark. So things have continually gotten better. Think one thing that hasn't gotten better though is I've seen because the great Berlin food debate that's happening right now, bro. Look, every pro I talk to, especially ones that actually came from NA, they're like, yo, the food here is some dog ass. Like, it is terrible. Where do you stand on it?
So luckily we have a chef. So like our chef's food is amazing. Like luckily our chef's food is amazing. Like I don't have to venture out that much.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't say it's dog. Like it's you just have to know where to look and like I have teammates that have been in Berlin since, the start of franchising. So like they know a lot of good spots. When I hang out with Yinsu and Boaster, like Yinsu knows a lot of good spots. So I've just been like, pretty good, just well kept here. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's dog though. I just think people are just used to the NA lifestyle. Maybe like I don't know what they're eating in NA, but you know what I mean.
Fair enough. You're not wrong. Yeah, and I agree. I remember that was what I got from Sue as well too, right? Where she was mentioning, yeah, it's like she pointed out because she mentioned how she's been scouting all the good places for like 4 years at this point, right? So
Yeah,
it makes sense that she knows where to go. I'm there for that
yeah.
too. I'm going where to go as well too, yo. This whole Pokemon addiction that your team got, bro. What are we doing, fam? That's just
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know. I thought it was like not. I thought it was cringe at first, and then like I started like looking more into it and like the addiction, and I'm like, damn, I'm like fiending for some, I'm fiending for some dopamine right now. So yeah, they just dragged me in, and ever since then, it's just been fucking. It's been fun. It's just a hobby that we can all like kind of connect to.
Hmm?
It just keeps us Like if we don't want to think about Valorant or like talk about it, just something we can naturally relate to. And yeah, we can bring other players from other teams in on it as well. So I think it's just a cool hobby. I collected Pokemon as a kid and had like my own binder, so it kind of brings like a lot of nostalgia.
Mhm.
So I think that's why it clicked with me as well. So yeah,
Okay, I love that.
not good,
Final.
not good for the wallet though. Not good for
No,
the wallet.
no, because
No, definitely not.
bro, any prismatic right now is just hundreds,
Oh,
brother. Yeah.
don't even get me started on that. Fucking
Waking up 6 a.m. in line, ready for us to go, bro. Traveling across the city to get a box, brother. Yeah,
oh hell no.
it is wild, bro. By the way, has the team gotten into you twice and shit now? Like, have they like fully integrated you into K-pop and shit?
So that's like the next step. Like I've been
Mhm.
listening to like a few songs and like Boaster's been showing me stuff, Kojo's been showing me stuff.
Yeah.
It's still like something I have to get interest into because like I don't really know much about it or
Mhm.
really anything.
Yeah.
So I just know like one or two songs, but yeah, I'm still on the very like surface level of it, I would say.
Okay. I love that. I mean, I'm excited for you to become a fan, bro. I can't wait to see how things develop. Once I end up seeing you here, congrats again on the dub today, broski. I'll let you go, and I'll see you in a couple weeks, all right, man?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Take care, man. Peace.